Hey guys, Omni here. Earlier today, we got a gameplay overview for the campaign for Halo Infinite. I'm really interested to see where this is going, what it's going to look like, how it's going to feel, especially where it's going to go, considering the way that Halo 5 ended. So, how far after this is this? What all has happened since that cliffhanger of an ending? I got a lot of questions as far as what it's going to look like. Now, we played the flight a few times on the channel. It feels all right. It feels a little different here and there in a few ways. I've been playing it on PC, so it's been, I don't know. I haven't been blown away by at least the feel of the game just yet. I know it's in its flight stages. It's, you know, early work, so some of that could change down the road. It just something feels off about it a little bit. So I'm a little, I don't know. I got a little bit of a guard up for the game itself coming into this, especially for me. I feel like it's been like since the institution of 343, it's been a little bit on a steady decline in my, at least my personal opinion. So I'm hoping this game turns it around, and when it's actually out, maybe at least the campaign will deliver. Maybe it'll feel completely different once it lands. But we got a 6-minute look at the campaign for the game, and I thought we would check that out. So guys, here we go.
Since the beginning, Halo was about Master Chief and Cortana, partners protecting humanity.
Cortana.
But that is now a distant memory. Humanity is fighting for survival. The Banished have risen, defeated our heroes, and taken control of the mysterious Zeta Halo. We need a savior. We need hope. We need
See, the Banished,
117,
they're
Master
like
Chief.
remnants of the Covenant. So like, if they're the primary enemy here and they are like got the Unity on their back foot,
A weapon. A weapon? How many guns do you need?
like where does that leave Cortana and her army of Guardians in the grand scheme of things? Nothing beats Halo's music. It's up there. I wouldn't say nothing, but it's damn fucking good.
In the biggest campaign to date, Halo Infinite invites players to become Master Chief and discover true Spartan freedom in the most wide-open and adventure-filled Halo experience yet. But Chief won't be alone on the journey. His first mission is to retrieve a new AI, codenamed the Weapon.
It's been 6 months. Where have you been?
Following the events of Halo 5, Master Chief is searching for the answer to a troubling question. What happened to Cortana?
I love her
was
new look.
created to lock down Cortana, but I don't know why. What did she do that was so wrong?
Is that like a reconstruction of Cortana, like a brand new
Order received.
version? I mean, Halsey's still around, so she could easily recreate that, I would imagine. Maybe not easily, because Cortana was a bit of an
The
anomaly.
answer is somewhere on Zeta Halo.
She's
A
made
damaged
specifically to
world full of
lock
wonder,
down Cortana.
mystery, and danger.
I know that Cortana has lended
And
aid
at
to
every
people that
turn,
decided to
the
side with
Banished
her,
are
like
hunting
other,
Master Chief
like
and
ex-Covenant
remnants of the
factions.
UNSC.
Victory is already ours.
So maybe that's what the Banished are.
On the battlefield.
The Banished army is spread across the surface, building fearsome strongholds and outposts with no one to stop them. Until now. From the beginning of the Halo saga, Master Chief has been a hero, ready to fight and win against impossible odds.
Chief, is that you?
You're safe now.
Oh, nice. You can use the hook to just to get them off their balance with their shields. The hook has been the thing that I've been the most like wary about
What
as
if
far
it's
as
a
like
friend?
gameplay mechanics.
It isn't.
Oh, she's so innocent, it seems like.
Players now have more freedom than ever before to take down the Banished any way they choose.
Banished facility up ahead, Chief. Some kind of salvage operation.
So is it
What do we
open
do?
world?
Shut it down.
Like navigate to like mission hubs to start missions? Kind of like Destiny, but like way bigger? I don't know. It's the sense I got from the... whoever this is showing off with this damn hook. I can guarantee you when I play this, I'm not going to be near like half as graceful with this thing. I probably won't even use it much.
What do we have here?
Oh! Spider-Man. Show off. Spider-Man.
Do you see that? Could be useful, if you like that kind of thing.
Oh, I like it.
She
seems like such a pacifist in some an
Halo
innocent
Infinite
kind of
allows
way
us all to become Master
compared to
Chief,
Cortana.
doing what Spartans do best.
God
Defying the
damn,
odds
dude.
To take down the Banished,
Oh, what the hell? Come on, man.
piece by piece. This won't be.
I'm gonna
easy
feel like a
fight.
potato playing this game.
Master
Keep
Chief
showing
will take
gameplay
on
like that.
returning favorites and surprising new threats like the agile skimmers, a sadistic Spartan killer named Jaga Erdamni,
Oh, dude.
Look out, Chief. He looks...
Angry.
and something even more threatening.
The Forerunner's lies are at an end. I am the harbinger of the truth. You are not the future.
Exploring this vast and
Huh.
fractured world will put Spartan 117 to the ultimate test. But where there is courage, there is hope. Welcome to the new era of Halo.
Is everyone trying to kill you?
It kind of seems like it.
You have no idea. December 8th. I gotta say,
Play it day one with Game Pass.
I gotta say, that was a much better impression. That left a much better impression than that first look we got at like the campaign or the gameplay. Obviously they've had a lot longer to work on this thing since then, because I know like one of the brutes in it became quite the meme on the internet for like a while. But it looks really good, well put together. I have this like Halo simplicity that I still kind of love about the original trilogy. Like I still personally favor the like non-sprinting, hopping, simplistic equipment kind of approach to Halo. It just always kind of felt like that's what Halo naturally, to me, needed to be or should be. 4 and 5, they expanded on it. They did some things good. I get that today's pacing needs to be a little bit faster for people. So of course we got the sprinting and stuff like that. I can live with that a little bit. It's just always like for me, like Halo felt like a little more like contained down, methodical to like your approach to combat, to PvP, to the PvE and all that stuff. By having a lot of those limitations in a way, I don't know, it just always felt a little more tactical. But this like definitely is going to take some getting used to, especially when you're incorporating this these different mechanics like the thruster and this hook shot, which you can use to kind of Spider-Man yourself around, to changing the way the campaign is, because it seems like it's not necessarily like chapter based, like you would go into and you just play a chapter, it would put you where you need to be and you just kind of go off. It seems like you have like a world hub. That's at least that's the impression that I've got. And kind of like Far Cry, Assassin's Creed-ish, where you just kind of run around. The world is kind of happening around you. There's these bases and individual missions you can run up on, or you can go over to one other place and location and start a story mission or something. That's at least the way it looked to me. So I'm curious to see how it feels and how it flows in the moment when we're in the middle of the action. Now, so we are following up on that. It's like, I wasn't sure if they were just going to time jump and forget what happened at 5. Part of me thought maybe because they weren't calling this Halo 6, they were going to just kind of like soft retcon 5 in general because of where it ended, the way it ended. I don't know, but we're keeping that. And Cortana seems to be still like a looming presence. And from some of the recent, like, post 5 content, she's been like providing aid, assistance to anybody willing to back her and whatnot. So maybe this new faction of the Covenant Remnants is one of these units. Because I don't know how you tie in, because they said the Banished has basically won this fight against the UNSC, got the UNSC basically like running. Not that the UNSC was really in the best of spots when Earth is locked off by 2 Guardians under Cortana's control, and a lot of the main planets all have a Guardian lurching over it, drawing resources, tapping and cutting off communication. So like, they're not in the best of spots. So like, taking on the UNSC at this point probably isn't that big of a chore. So I'm curious to see like how they wrap this in. I like the Cortana design that we saw. I don't actually remember. I played the campaign on 5, which is a rarity for me because I played 1, 2, and 3 on repeat. Even 4, like I played on every difficulty at least. So I played it multiple times. But 5, I played it the one time, and that was it. So like I didn't go back and replay that one over and over and again. So I don't remember what exactly her design was when we left her off, when she came back reconstructed by that Promethean Forerunner AI at the end, when it kind of repaired her from her degradation. So I don't know if this was a new design, but I liked it. Her like pacing around like a general, trying to figure out what to do about this onslaught. And then we have this new UNSC Cortana-esque thing called Just the Weapon, or whatever is what they said, which looks just like Cortana, but obviously innocent, brand new, very, what's the word I'm looking for? Honestly, I think innocent is the best way, because she's just like, I don't know about these. This tank will be really helpful if that's your kind of thing. And it's like, oh, you don't know. He might be friendly. I was like, really? He's definitely not. Like, she's just like, this is like her first time out into the world. Like, it's opening her eyes to everything kind of thing. So she's definitely a fresh AI designed with a specific purpose as like a counterbalance to Cortana. So maybe this might be speculation. This might be where I think it might go in the end. If she's designed specifically to lock down Cortana, I have to imagine that maybe she was created from the base code of the original Cortana AI. And whenever they do infiltrate and get Cortana or face off with Cortana, whoever this new Promethean threat is, I assume it's a Forerunner or a Promethean. I was like, I know the truth about the Forerunner, and you are not whatever. You're not the Reclaimer or whatever this thing was saying. Like, so they're also going to be throwing in a new twist to all the interpretations of the Forerunner, the reclamation that we've learned about for the past couple of games. So like, again, we're going to be throwing a new layer on there with that. So on top of this, we got Cortana out there. We got this new Forerunner threat coming at us. And then we have these remnants of the Covenant, which are the grunt phase out there in the world that we mainly are going to be contending with. A couple other new enemies out there, like they said, like the skimmers, whatever they said, those flying dudes. They look Promethean to me, but I couldn't really get a good look at them or tell. But there's a lot going on. So hopefully they juggle it all and it comes together. But anyway, I got way off track there. So I'm thinking like this Cortana AI, this new AI that's been developed to take on Cortana, maybe by the end of it, once they get through everything and get to Cortana, and this AI is designed to maybe recomplete Cortana, maybe reset Cortana back to the way she was, maybe eliminate her degradation, restore her to functionality, and they'll like combine, and we'll basically have old Cortana back without this fuck humans mentality that she's developed because of whatever tampering or illumination or revelation that the Forerunner AI that she encountered in 5 has in store for everything. Maybe that gets cleared out and she's back to normal. Maybe. I feel like this is going to end up being like a Save Cortana series. I don't see, even though John chose to abandon ship, so to speak, on Cortana after she would not side with him at the end of 5. At the end of the day, I think he's still going to go to the ends of the earth to try to save her, or at the very least destroy her. Maybe this will just be his new Cortana. I don't know. I still feel saddened by the path of Cortana, man, because like out of everything that I was kind of sketchy on in 4, the thing that like I was most like gripped with was the relationship that they built and the exploration of that relationship between John and Cortana as she's dying and she's got all these fears, thoughts, and all this stuff. And John, who's been trained to be this just soldier, and this like metaphor, this push and pull between the artificial person is way more human than the human, and him like seeing this and coming out of that shell and caring about and worrying about losing who has essentially become his best friend in life, and he's afraid of that, and like seeing that and him having to face a world without that voice in his head anymore. She was basically his conscious, and she was like a representation of his humanity. So like I'm curious to see if they continue to explore that theme. But I'm rambling at this point, guys. I thought the look we got was pretty solid. I'm very curious about the game. I will definitely be playing it when it comes out. I don't know if I'll be able to stream it because right now my connections are so unstable. I don't know how well streaming live is going to go these days, but I would like to. But otherwise, I will definitely be keeping you guys updated on my thoughts on the game. And at least maybe if streaming it doesn't work out all that well, I'll record my playthrough, because I've tried to record a lot of my initial reactions to a lot of the big games that I've been keeping up with here and since the channel's been picking up and all that stuff. But yeah, what do you guys think? Sound off in the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. You can also join our Discord. Links to that and all my socials are down below. Before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Manny, Share, Ryan, Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yuri Korskov, Margaret Grace, Peeling Zim, Mary Bradley, and Jeffrey Hale. Thank you guys so much for your support. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody.